If you want to do something different, if you want to go into a new direction this year, 2026, understand that you have to be set apart. What does being set apart mean? It entails that you have to be willing to do what everybody else isn't willing to do, right? Separate yourself. You see everybody else going right, you go left, right? You see everybody else doing the same thing over and over again, and they're getting the same results. Okay, I don't want those results. Let me do something different. You're gonna go the other direction, right? YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy Nate Just Dope. Back another video. I like these videos where I'm just standing and walking around because I feel like when I walk around and talk, that's when my mind just starts to, flow. And I think this is gonna be the new format from now on. Like, what y'all think about that? Me, I like it. I ain't gonna lie, man. I like it. I feel like I'm presenting a project, and I used to hate presenting in school. I used to hate presenting projects, but hey, since we on YouTube, bro, I ain't gonna lie. If you were to come across my YouTube videos, you never met me in person, you would have never thought that I don't like talking, or hold on, or that I like, you know what I'm trying to say. But hey, when it's with y'all, I love talking. But anyway, man, being called to be set apart, man. Called to be set apart, man. You're a chosen person, right? We are the chosen people, man. And you have to understand that if you're one of those so-called chosen people, you have to be set apart from everybody else. Like I said, being set apart is you just separating yourself, man. We're all God's people, and God's people are called to be set apart. I want to read, y'all know I got to come with a Bible verse, man. I want to read 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. But you are a chosen people, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's special possession, that you may declare the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his wonderful light, man. So just that in itself, man, like we're called to be set apart, man. We're royalty because we're God's chosen ones, man. You're God's chosen one, and we're called to be set apart. That means we can't be doing everything that everybody else is doing. Simple and plain, man. We can't be doing those things that is going to put a bad rep on us or put us in the bad light, because we're the chosen ones, right? You're the chosen one. Whoever watching this video, comment down below. I am the chosen one, right? You're the chosen one, man. So that means that you can't do what everybody else is doing, right? You can't be having your face all on social media doing crazy stuff, right? You can't be all up in the parties and the clubs and stuff like that, right? Because you have a purpose. If you have a purpose, you can't be like everybody else. Sorry to say it. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't say you want you can't say that you want to be great and go in a direction where you're going to become great and still try to stay in the world or in the negative light or in these negative places where it's going to bring you down, because these places and these things and these people that came from where you came from, they're going to do just that. They're going to keep you down. They're going to hold you back. They're going to keep you from seeing your potential and seeing how far you can go, right? And it's just like when it came to me working, right? Don't get me wrong. I was very grateful for my job that I had back in the day, right? But the longer that I stayed there, the more I realized that I can't go to the next level if I'm still stuck in this same place. If I'm keeping myself in the box, I can't grow, right? There's a reason why you don't see sharks, like those big great white sharks. There's a reason why you don't see them in the aquarium. It's because they have to be out in the wild. They have to be somewhere where they can be free. There's a reason why you don't see eagles flying with pigeons, right? Hey, just keeping it simple, right? Right. So you have to understand that, when it comes to eagles, they're out in the mountains somewhere, right? They're not in the city of Atlanta. They're not in New York, right? They're not in the cities and stuff like that. They're somewhere in Montana, somewhere in South Dakota, North Dakota, somewhere like that, right? They're in the mountains where they need the proper altitude to fly, right? They reach higher heights because they're not where everybody else is at, right? There's a reason why a saying goes, "It's lonely at the top," because not everybody that you are around can go with you to the top, right? So with you being the chosen person, with you being the chosen one, you got to leave some of the folks behind. And as much as that hurt, as much as you love them, hey, it's for their good though, because somebody got to make it out to then go back and then bring those people, those same people that they left behind out, right? There's a reason why you learn. There's a reason why you separate yourself, and God isolates you in the season where it's just you and Him, right? And then once you come out, it's like, okay, cool. I can go back and tell my people, hey, look, this is the way to go, right? You have to be that person, and that's a heavy burden to bear, right? But as long as you got God, hey, He's gonna say, hey, look, take my yoke upon you, for my yoke is easy and my burden is light, right? I love Matthew chapter 11, verse 28 through 30. That's my favorite scripture, right? But going back to being set apart, man, like I said, you have to separate yourself. You have to put yourself in isolation. Going back to isolation, right? Some of those topics that I talked about last year, being in a season of isolation, you have to isolate yourself, right? In order to just stay low, right? Stay down until you come up. Stay down until God says, okay, you're ready, my son, my daughter. Now you can come out and bring everybody else with you, right? But until then, and only then, you have to set yourself apart, right? So whatever it is, whatever goals that you have written out that God gave you for this year, hey, look, it's gonna take a few months of just staying low, right? Not partying, not clubbing, not sacrificing those wants that you want this year. You know what I'm saying? For myself, I'm gonna use myself for an example, right? Hey, y'all know I'm a sneakerhead. Right? But it's like, bro, why would I set myself back for rubber and plastic and leather? Why would I waste my money and stuff on that when I know that I need to set myself up financially for the future, for my future family and things like that, right? So because of that, I'm not buying that this year. There may be two that I may consider getting, but other than that, all these other Jordans that's coming out this year, bro. Hey, it's. I used to hear like everybody say, "Man, y'all buy the same sneakers over and over again, bro." And now I'm one of those people now. I'm saying the same thing. I'm like, bro, they just bring the same shoes back out. They came out 5 years ago, 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. Hey, look, I was there. I was like, man, I ain't have those when I was little, and I wanted to buy them. But it's like now, it's like I understand now, bro. I'm not so caught up on the materialistic things now. Now I'm more caught up on, setting myself up financially for the future. I'm thinking 10, 20, 30 years ahead now, instead of just living in the moment, right? So you have to separate yourself. You have to separate your desires from your priorities. So, yeah, man. I ain't want to make this no long video, man. You're called to be set apart. Like I said, that scripture came from 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. Make sure. Yeah, verse 9. So, yeah, bro, you're called to be set apart, man. If you made it this far in the video, comment down below, set apart. Set apart, man. Yeah, and yeah, bro, I understand that this year, hey, y'all, gotta make some sacrifices. You gotta separate yourself. You gotta cut some folks off. You gotta stop hanging around the same folks that want to, do the same thing over and over again. They want to party, smoke, drink, all this stuff, man. That's not going to help you propel you in the future that you see for yourself. Instead, you gotta separate yourself from the folks. You gotta separate yourself from them habits, them bad habits. Gotta separate yourself from your wants and start focusing on your priorities. Nah, but for real, man. Like, take it seriously this year, man. 2026. Let's get serious. Let's be set apart for real, because you're a chosen one, and you're not only the chosen one for yourself, but you're also the chosen one for your loved ones around you and people that you don't even know, strangers. You know, your future kids, your future spouse. You know, do it for them, not just yourself, man. At this point, it's not just about you; it's about others around you, man. So make it about somebody else today instead of yourself, man. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So now with that being said, it's your boy Nick Just Dope signing out. Deuces.